What's up, everybody? It's Rob Chavez coming at you with another pro tip. And today I'm going to talk about surveys, right? Why a survey is important. And this one hits home. Now, surveys back in the day in Virginia were required, right? The lender wanted a survey. But somewhere along the way, they changed that so that it was an optional thing to ask for. You should always get the survey. And here's why. You want to make sure that you're buying what you think you're buying, right? A survey is there to protect you when it comes to boundary lines. Maybe somebody's built a fence onto your land. Maybe somebody thought that they owned a piece of land and then came to discover that they didn't. A few years back, I had a situation where a very close friend of mine, we put a property under contract. The property had all been manicured to look like it was one large lawn that belonged to this particular home. And the listing agent never disclosed that it was really two separate lots. They had sent us a plat, but the plat isn't a survey. They're different, right? The plat defines where, the survey defines where the house is and where all the lines are, right? And your agent, by the way, can go on to a section in the MLS and look at kind of like a rough GIS view, geospatial view of that house to get an idea of the boundary lines, but it's still not a survey. Well, this property had been perfectly manicured to look like it was one lawn belonging to one house. And we talked about getting the survey, and I said, yeah, you should get the survey, right? But she didn't get the survey, and they went to settlement, and we thought that all of the lawn belonged to that particular home, and it didn't. It was two separate lots. And the seller had kind of been hush-hush about it, didn't say anything, didn't say, hey, that's an additional lot, that by the way, if you want to buy it, you could buy it for a price. But as soon as we settled, they put that other lot up on the market for sale. Isn't that kind of shady, right? Why wouldn't they have that happening at the same time? It's almost like they did it on purpose. But it was ultimately my fault, right? So I'm taking full responsibility for this, that I force the survey. Get the survey, get the survey, get the survey. Make sure that the survey is there early on in the process, especially with property that has large pieces of land, right? So I still think back and I cringe and it pains me. Luckily, the house had additional space in the back that was part of the 1.5 acres that we were, that we thought we'd purchased. It just had not been opened up and cleared. So in the long term, it all worked out. But let me tell you, it was painful in the beginning, especially when we found out that that pretty manicured lot on the right-hand side of the home, if you're facing it, didn't belong to them. Oh, painful, bad mistake. It will never happen again. We force everybody to get surveys to make sure that they know and that they're getting exactly what we believe that they're getting. So let that be a lesson for you. And as always, I'm here to make you a smarter consumer. If you have questions, email me, text me, call me, comment below. I'm here to add value and here to serve. And as always, make it a great day. Take care.